Hey guys, what's up and welcome. I am Matthew Msingati, the hybrid, the best of both worlds, the double-edged sword. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Coded Design. In this video, I'm just going to update you on what I'm working on. I'm busy preparing a tutorial. This is going to be a full course. That's why I am busy with it behind the scene. So let me just quickly show you what I am busy with. As you can see, this screen here, it's my Android phone. It's connected to this laptop using a piece of software called Let's View. So let me just demonstrate to you what this app does. Okay, let me type here. This is a chat application, by the way. Hi there. Let's see. As you can see, guys, okay, this is John Doe, okay, and John Doe is communicating to another person. This person is using a web view of the chat application, okay. So now John Doe sent a message to this guy saying hi there, okay. Now let me respond on the web version. Hi, how are you? Okay, let's see what is going to happen. Let me just click on my Android phone so that I can get a full view here. Okay, so let's see. How are you? Okay, as you can see, guys, this guy's message, or it happened that this guy is Matthew, which is me, by the way. Okay, so as you can see, guys, this guy's message appears here. Okay, let's say John Doe is responding. Okay, I'm cool. And what are you up to? I think this is the short version of what are you up to. I hope I am not what can I say, well knowledgeable about chat messages and whatever those shortcuts, LOL, lots of love, or laughing out loud. I am not good in those things. If I can give you the last time when I was updated with social media, it was the time of Mixit. If you are an OG, you will know Mixit. Okay, enough about that. Let's just send the message and see what will happen. As you can see, guys, okay, this guy sent a message. I am cool, and what are you up to? And then this message came here. So as you can see, guys, basically this is a chat application. So what I want to talk about in this chat application, I want to share some tips and tricks, okay, architectural patterns, design thinking, okay, how to think more like an architect and an engineer rather than a coder. Okay, so basically here we are not going to code. Okay, I'm not going to get into code and show you this is like how to code this, simply because I'm still busy with this application. So as you can see, the web version of it, it's not like beautiful. Okay, it's not as beautiful as this one. And also, as you can see, by default the message from Matthew comes with emojis already. Okay, there's an emoji there which is always there, which that's something that doesn't really happen in the real life application. Okay, you react to a message, it doesn't come here as a default. So this is self-evident that I'm still working on the tutorial, okay, or on the application. So let's just send one last message from Matthew. I'm cool, what are you up to? Okay, busy with a YouTube tutorial. Okay, let's see what's the complaint with YouTube. Nope. The best we can do, we can just make T a capital letter. If it doesn't accept that, then we are cool with it. Okay, so the other thing that I want you to check, guys, it's this cool animation. Okay, when this message pops in here, there is some sort of a cool animation. This is something that I always wanted to do, but I was not necessarily I was not ready, but I didn't know how to do it. Okay, the tools were available, they were there. React Animated was there and I knew about it, but I was not like, I didn't really find the best way to do it. Yes, I think this is the right way to put this. Okay, it's not like I didn't know how to, but I didn't find the best way. Okay, so I have found the best way to do this. Let me show you. Okay, check that message. Okay, it appears on top and it fades. Okay, this improves the user experience. So animations are so powerful in improving the user experience. Okay, so in this video also I'm going to share with you how I've managed to achieve this. This is something that took me long time. I always wanted to do it, but I didn't know how. So in this video I'm going to share that as well. Another thing that is worth mentioning in this tutorial, or what I'm working on, everything that you see here comes from my own library. Okay, I've got a UI library that I am busy with. So if you see these chat messages, maybe you're asking yourself, then when you are teaching me how to create this, okay, how long is it going to take for me to create these chat messages and all of these things? These are coming from my own library, okay, that I am busy with. So I think I'm done with demonstrating only this part. So let's just refresh everything. Okay, let's just refresh everything. As you can see, this guy has refreshed. What if this guy is sending another message? Everything that is here will appear here, even though this guy has logged in and out. Let's see. Okay, are you there? Okay, oh, I'm typing on the laptop instead of typing on my phone. My apologies about that. Are you there? Okay, this guy is asking. Okay, as you can see, guys, okay, we can get all the conversation. My apologies about that. Okay, we can get all the conversation. Even if this guy can log out, this conversation will be taken to this guy. Okay, what else do I want to demonstrate here? I think that's all. Okay, I think that's all that I want to demonstrate here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you the server. Okay, so let's get to the code and I will show you the server. Where is the server? Here, I think here is the server. So I'm using a Node.js server. Okay, it's running locally on port 3000. Okay, as you can see. So this is a server-side code. Let's see how many lines. Okay, it's only 47 lines of code. Okay, as you can see, guys, it's not that difficult. It's very simple. So I've got a Node.js server running here, and then this Node.js server, it's listening. Where is it telling me that it's listening? Okay, maybe on the very first. Okay, as you can see, it's listening at port 543. Okay, it's listening at port 503. So as it's listening, whenever somebody connects, which is the mobile UI, sorry, the mobile phone or the web, okay, it will indicate that somebody is connected, as you can see. Okay, as soon somebody connects, it always, and when somebody disconnects, it always shows us here that somebody is disconnected. So as you can see, guys, so I've got the mobile version, I've got the web version, and I've got the server. So it looks like we've got what can I say, 3 hearts, okay, in this tutorial or in this application. So this means that when we're creating it, okay, I'm going to teach you a lot of things. I'm going to teach you about Node.js, pure Node.js, okay, not React running on Node.js, or no, pure Node.js. Okay, so what else? Now what I'm going to do, as you can see, this is the what can I say, the mobile version. Okay, I am going to close the server, okay, or shut down the server. So look at what will happen here. Okay, as you can see, guys, so once the server is being cancelled, the mobile application automatically detects that. Okay, it automatically detects that this is what can I say, the server is off. Okay, let's switch it on again. Okay, and then from then npm start. Okay, as soon as the server gets in, then this will detect that and it will change. As you can see, guys, it's detecting that the server is on. One might ask, how is this so quick and prompt and like it's instant? Okay, so what made this possible? It's socket programming. There are many ways to connect to a server. Okay, one is through HTTP, which believe this. Okay, this is HTTP. You are connecting to a server and the server will respond and give you this information. Okay, so as we can see in this way of communicating, the server doesn't really know much about the state of the application. Okay, it's like you ask something from someone. Okay, number one, they will only open the door when you are here to ask. As soon as you are done asking, they will close the door and they will always disappear, okay, as if they don't exist. So that's how the HTTP works. Okay, it doesn't hold a lot of things. Okay, it's like the relationship between the server and the client, it's on request or interaction based. Okay, so now with sockets, okay, it's a different sort of communication, and then socket is mostly used in live and a chat application, as you can see, just like this one. Okay, so meaning that it doesn't rely on www dot whatever or http forward slash dot dot and whatever. No, it relies on the IP address. Okay, it's very quick, it's very instant, and it's the ideal way of sharing communication, more especially of sharing data, more especially for chat features like these. Okay, it's very instant, so it makes use of the IP address and the port. Okay, enough about that. So which technology I have used to achieve that? I have used Socket.io. Okay, as you can see, Socket.io, I am requiring server from Socket.io, as you can see. So I'm using Socket.io. Let's look at the mobile code. Okay, where is my context? As you can see also here, I'm using Socket.io. Okay, so I'm using Socket.io. Socket.io makes it possible for me to send data from the mobile app to from the mobile app to the server, and from the server to the mobile app. Okay, what else? Let me just share with you some what can I say, things that I have learned, or things that I never thought of before I create this application. Okay, when you are creating I'm not sure this is a full stack application, but what I want to say is more than one piece of the app. Okay, I'm not only focusing on the front end, but I'm focusing on how the front end communicate with the server and how the server communicates with the web, and I'm the guy who's responsible for coding all of that. So I'm not sure if that's full stack. You can shoot a comment below and tell me if is that a full stack or not a full stack. Okay, so as somebody who's responsible for all of that, I've just realized that I've made a mistake of for instance, using icons which are natively created to work with React Native. Okay, and I was sending those icons, these ones, okay, the reaction icons, the smiling face, the thumbs up, and all those things. I was using React Native. Okay, React Native icon. Now when I'm passing those icon, okay, in an array so that the server can receive them, and when the server receives that message, it reflects or broadcasts that message to the web. Okay, to the web. Now when the web receives that message, it's receiving a React Native component. Obviously you can see that there is a problem here, because this is a React Native component which gets into React, okay, in the web, or let's say for now HTML. Okay, so obviously there were compatibility issues, because these are two different technologies. So I have to think, what am I going to do then? And then I remembered that there is a list of HTML emojis. Okay, emojis are like they've got HTML corresponding codes, meaning that you can type on an HTML document a certain code, let's say #1002, and the HTML equivalent for that, it's a smiling face, or it's a sad reaction, or it's a crying emoji. Okay, so I was like, okay, let me use that. So I had to install some sort of a small package on React Native that makes it possible to decode those emojis, HTML emojis. As you can see here, the reason why this is always here, I was testing that. Let me just make a practical example of what I'm saying. Let's go back to what we wanted to do. Let's just type a random number here and see. Now, as you can see, the random number is here. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this. Now let's go back to where we were. Okay, we wanted a thumbs up. Here is the code. Let's go back here. And then what I want to do, I want to put this here. Okay, it looks like this is not part of the code. Or what might be the problem? Okay, format code point, or this might not be. Let's look at the original format. As you can see, this is the format. So when we come here, let's look for the format that this one. Okay, that looks like the previous one. It's either this one or this one. This one, it looks like it's not the one that we want. Okay, let's see, where do we want to go? Remove this and paste. Okay, let's see. Okay, this has also got a question mark. Let's check this one. Okay, let's check this one. Okay, remove this and check that one. As you can see, guys, here is the thumbs up. Okay, as you can see, guys, this is something that I'm working on behind the scene. Okay, to be honest, this is what I was also learning. Okay, this is what my phone just shows itself. Let's see, let me put a pin. Okay, here is it. So this is also what I was still learning. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I resorted to using the string.format code point. Okay, so I can just put any code here and that's it. Since I'm already here and it has given me a tough time, let me quickly learn from this so that next time I might not work this hard. Okay, I was supposed to have used this reaction icon here. Okay, remember I was testing and this is work in progress. Okay, reaction icon is a string at the moment, it's not a number. Okay, cool. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Let me change it to be a number. Okay, meaning that let me just it's like I'm refactoring. Okay, thanks to this video. Okay, let me just do a refactor, which is I'm changing this to be a number. Reaction. Okay, reaction icon, let's change it to be a number. TypeScript is going to complain here. Okay, let's change this to be a number. Where is it? Chat box. Let's check here. Do I have any reaction? Let's change this to be a number. Okay, it's complaining somewhere else. Let's see, where is it complaining? Chat data. Let's see, where is the type? Let's see, my apologies about that. Let's see, where is the type? Okay, let me go to my types. Go to my types here. Let me change that to be a number. Reaction, let me change that to be a number. Okay, as you can see, we are finishing those errors little by little. Okay, okay, this is a number. Let's go down and check where the error is. Okay, the error is here. What is it saying? Okay, type string is not assignable to a type number. Cool, I understand that. Okay, this is a string. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is it saying now? Unknown word, cannot find the name. That is not much of a problem. because this is not a name for the code to understand. Okay, so let's go back and copy this. Okay, go back and copy this and paste it here as a number. Okay, cool. Let's see. Go back. It looks like the server is off. I understand that. Let's go back to the server. Okay, the server is saying everything has been connected. Disconnect the server and run the server again. Okay, suppose this picks up the server. Okay, and let me send a test message. This has been an interesting video. Very interesting. Okay, as you can see now, we've got the thumbs up. I am happy with this. Okay, now I think that is all that I wanted to share about this video. The other part, okay, when the server is off, okay, when the server is off, as you can see, this screen will appear. So basically, this is a QR code. So when your friend wants to connect with you, let's say it's you and your friend, you want to talk to your friend, okay, they will send you this. Okay, they will send you this code. Let me just try this. Okay, they will send you this code. Okay, they will send you this code, and then if they don't have this code, then it will mean, let me just put a color. Okay, it will then mean they will have to scan this. Okay, if you guys are not using this code to communicate with each other, then it will mean that you guys have to use this. Okay, that means he will have to scan here. So how is your friend going to scan here? Here is the pattern for doing that. Let me just show you here. Okay, obviously this is a work in progress, but I'm just giving you an idea of what's going on. Okay, let's see. Am I on the right code base? No, I'm in a server. I want to be on the client because the client has some sort of barcode. Here is a QR code. Okay, obviously this QR code doesn't really what can I say, it has got nothing to do with what we want to do, but I'm just showing you the QR code feature. I hope it's still working. Okay, let me move the mic. Okay, my apologies about that. Now I am clicking the scan feature. Okay, I'm clicking the scan feature, as you can see. Okay, let's see what will happen. As you can see, what it does, it's telling us that this barcode, okay, when I'm reading this barcode, this is the IP address that I get. So this QR code, okay, it's some sort of an encoded version of this. As you can see, this the barcode scanning feature is confirming that, because it's telling us that this is the IP address, as you can see. So ideally, how is that going to work? As I've told you, you and your friend, when you want to chat with one another, okay, when you want to chat with one another, you guys can one can scan the barcode from the other phone, something like this, and then you guys will have a room, okay, where you can chat with one another. The other thing that I want to share with you, okay, this is some sort of a common problem. Okay, I was using chat screen. Okay, in fact, before it was home screen. Okay, I was using home screen, okay, for my socket. Okay, up until I realized that I'm declaring a lot of sockets instances. Okay, like on the chat screen, I will have a socket instance, and on the chat screen I will have a new socket instance. As you can see, guys, this is a screen, right? Yes, but inside this screen there is also another component, okay, meaning that these are two separate components. Let me just quickly show you that this is a component, chat screen. Okay, this is the component, the one that enables us to chat. Okay, and there is a home screen, which is this one. Okay, so I had a socket IO here, and I also had it here. So the server showed me that there is a lot of connections. Okay, something like this. Okay, you see here, it was more than this one. Okay, only this mobile part. Okay, it was connecting like, I'm not sure, maybe 20 times. Okay, meaning that there was a lot of re-renderings. Okay, it's like when this screen loads, it will connect, okay, a lot of times. Okay, and when the chat is being loaded, it will also connect a lot of times. Remember, let me just make an example. Home screen re-renders 3 times. Okay, as it re-renders 3 times, it will also add the chat screen. Okay, now on top of that 3 times rendering, when the chat screen loads, because of my React.js and it's not well written and I'm still testing, let's say even the chat component re-renders 3 times. So as you can see, there is that some sort of tripling effect. Okay, this screen will re-render 3 times, then we go to the chat screen, 3 times 3, it's 9 times. Okay, as you can, so I was facing those things. Okay, those re-renders. Okay, as a result, I was like, no, this is not efficient. So what I did, I had to introduce a context. So a context is like a way in React of having a global variable where I can declare the socket variable in one place, and it's going to be shared by all the screens and pages and components in my application. So let me just quickly show you that. Okay, let me show you that. Where is my app context? Here is my app context. Okay, as you can see, we've got IO here, we've got one socket IO. Okay, as you can see, and then I'm using this socket IO from a provider. Okay, this is the context API, but I don't want to get into it and I end up confusing you. Okay, so this is just like a context API. So I am exporting here the use provider and the app provider. Okay, so we are going to use the use provider to get access to the socket. Okay, as you can see here, I'm returning it. So meaning that whenever I want to use the socket, I am going to use this instance of a socket, only this one. Okay, so across the entire application. So let's just go to screen, chat screen. Let's see, as you can see, there is an IO here which has not been used. That's why this color is like this, meaning that this IO, I am not using it. Okay, suppose I don't have any error there because I am getting it from the context. So let's see, how am I getting it? Where am I using socket here? Let's see. Okay, this is the screen. Yes, chat data. Oh, okay. Remember, this screen is inside the home screen. So this screen receives chat data as a dependency. So meaning that it doesn't connect on its own. So let's go to home screen and see how are we feeding that dependency. Okay, let's see. As you can see, guys, okay, const chat data, set chat data, socket. Okay, my apologies about that. So as you can see, I am getting socket from the provider, use provider. Okay, the hook, use provider hook, as you can see. So now whenever I want to use socket, I will always get it from this provider, which is made possible by the context API. Okay, so that's about it. So whenever I'm using socket, I only declare only one socket. Now let me just give you an idea about the WinSock I'm used to Visual Studio now, Visual Basic. Okay, the socket IO. Okay, so in the context, in the app context, this is how you use the socket IO. Okay, you install this socket IO client, and then you will want you will get extract this method IO, and then when you initialize this method IO, you give it some sort of an IP address or the URL where you want to connect, and you will tell it which port do you want to connect to. Okay, the reason why here I am using an IP address of my laptop, my apologies about that. The reason why I'm using an IP address of my laptop, it's simply because I am inside the phone. Okay, I am inside the phone here. Okay, as you can see, I am inside the phone. So inside the phone, if I can use localhost here, okay, remember where I am now, this code is being executed on the phone. So the local host of the phone might not be, is not this, it's not the laptop. Okay, the environment is different. So local host of a phone, it's the phone's IP address, not the laptop's IP address. So I had to use my laptop IP address here instead. Okay, I hope you do get that one. Okay, so I've used my phone's IP address here. Okay, instead of using sorry, I'll use the laptop address here instead of using the phone's IP address. So that's why I don't have localhost here. But on the web version, I have used localhost instead. Okay. So as you can see, guys, I think that's all. So I am busy with this tutorial. So what I'm going to do, I am going to share the source code of this tutorial. When I'm done with it, it's going to be available on the newsletter. Okay, I've got coded newsletter, coded community. This means that if you want to get the source code when I'm done, and you want to also get an update, because I will be sharing more information about this application. Okay, things that I think maybe small PDFs that I think somebody can use, for instance, how to use the context API, React hooks, and all those things. Okay, I am going to share that information in that newsletter. So please, guys, check the description and check a link there with the newsletter, and please just join in my newsletter. Then you will get some regular updates about the progress of this application. Remember, I said to you I have used some animations. Okay, I have used some animation. I have made use of Loti animations. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I used to use React Reanimated, okay, for animations, React Reanimated, but it has been a little bit complex for me, I don't want to lie, up until I found a library. Okay, let me go to chat screen. Up until I found a library which is Moti. Okay, which is Moti. Here is it. Okay, it makes use of React Reanimated, but it makes animations simple. Okay, it makes animations super simple and easy. Okay, super simple and very, very easy. Okay, so I ended up using it. Okay, using bare React Reanimated, it was too advanced for me. I'm still learning it. But now that I have found Moti, okay, for those animations, it makes my life easier. Okay, what else on this? I think that is all, guys. Otherwise, here, this is just a random code. Okay, I generate a random code every time when you load here, so that it can help you guys to connect. Okay, when you want to connect to one another, so that you can chat in the same room. This is some sort of the group code. Okay, it's like instead of on WhatsApp somebody creates a group, here you will use this number. Okay, I think the last thing, let me show you my library. Okay, the name of my library is Africa. Where am I importing it? Okay, remember I told you that I've created a library. Okay, where is that library? Are we importing anything from Africa here? Okay, let's see, where am I using this? This is a component from my library. Okay, and it's supposed to be here on home screen. Okay, let me just type instead. Oh, here is it, guys. Okay, here is it. This library I am importing. A button, I'm not using it. A input, avatar and detail, create QR code. As you can see, even this method, I am importing it from my own library. Generate random number digit, this I'm importing from my own library. Pick image, when you want to set the profile pic, you are going to click here and take a selfie, and then I'm going to use this pick image method and showroom. Let's see, what do we have on coded UI. This is me. Okay, as you can see, this is coded UI. Okay, you can just go here. As you can see here, I've got a cool login screen. I'm teaching people how to do it. And also I've got UX UI fundamentals. Okay, so you can just come here, guys, and check what I have here. Believe me, you will learn a lot, because your employer is going to give you a Figma file and ask you to create a screen out of it. If you don't know how to use Figma, how are you going to sample the colors and all the techniques that I'm teaching here? So you can get a lot of value out of this channel. And also, when you're here, don't forget to subscribe just as a support, and like when you feel like there's something that you like in this channel. As you can see, at the moment I'm sitting at 228 subscribers. At least, guys, try to support, and let's reach 300 subscribers within, what I think, within 28 days. I think this has got 1 month. Okay, this is a new channel. This channel is very new, as you can see. Okay, very new. I am Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer, the hybrid, the best of both worlds. I hope you have learned a lot in here. If you might want to get a source code, please check the link in the description for subscribing into my newsletter. See you on the next one. Thank you so much.